Okay, I'm walking home and it's sunny. Hurrah! It's the middle of winter, but it's sunny. I was going to record something else, but then it occurred to me that the thing that's most useful here is this. You're much more interested in me, you're much more likely to listen to what I've got to say if you can see my eyes. And I'm not suggesting that people wear sunglasses on stage and all of that kind of stuff, and I'm not suggesting that if you wear normal seeing glasses on stage you should take them off. If you need them, wear them. What I am suggesting is that it's really, really important that you make eye contact. Sorry, I have to break contact then because I'm falling off a curb. It's really important you make eye contact with your audience. The question, of course, is how you do that, and I'll rattle through that in the second half of this video. Cheers, guys.
And it's warm enough to talk to you without sounding like I'm freezing to death. Here's the old-fashioned way, which we don't use anymore. Actually, there are two old-fashioned ways. One is to have a friend here, and a friend here, and a friend here, and just talk to them. But pretty soon, your audience cottons on to the fact that that's what you're doing, and the whole thing becomes a bit of a mess. The second old-fashioned way is to have some kind of pattern, usually a W pattern, where you talk to somebody up there, and then down there, and then up there, and then down there, and then up there, or an M shape or something like that. But again, your audience cottons on to the fact there's a pattern fairly quickly. But if you do have to have a pattern, actors are trained to do this. They're trained to go bottom left, top right, bottom right, top left, and so on, because that's the one that maximizes the movement, so your audience can see you moving in all directions at once. But a better technique than that is to completely abandon the pattern thing and to use something called peripheral vision, or soft eyes is a great phrase that I've heard for it. Okay, soft eyes. And that's to become aware of what your audience are doing out of the side of your head. Okay, so for example, if I'm talking down here to a member of the audience, or facing this part of the audience at least, out of the corner of my eye I see somebody over in the front row on my right as I look at them who's looking a little confused. So the next part of my presentation is to that part of the audience. And at the corner of my eye, I now see somebody in the top left-hand corner of the audience, at the back maybe, who's not concentrating as much, so the next part of my presentation is focused up to them. Okay, so basically what you're doing is you're always talking to the part of the audience that is paying least attention and most needs your eye contact. Okay, so it's becoming aware of your peripheral vision. It's called soft eyes is the technique, and it's just dawned on me that this whole thing is going to be backwards. So when I say left and right, it's going to be really confusing for you, but I'm pretty sure you can figure out what I'm talking about. So